Amanda, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
We're live on YouTube, live on this beautiful day here in East Tennessee. Behind me is a 432 square foot home. We have a couple that's retired. We're retiring. We're already retired, and they got this from us. We're putting a maintenance-free siding on that, and as you can see, it's a maintenance-free 50-year warranty. It's 12 foot by 36 foot. We're going to get an interior look at that. You know what? Here they come right now. Maybe we can walk in here, Amanda.
Oh, Barbara will have.
She'll be a nervous wreck. She come over. She's
not ready. I guarantee you.
So let's walk around the house, show it a little bit.
Okay.
It's real pretty. What you doing, buddy? Hey, he's running after a bug. So it's big to us because it's a lot bigger than the normal ones we usually build.
Right.
At 18 to 20, and this is 36 foot long.
Right.
But in the back is a master bathroom, master bedroom, and a big living room, kitchen. Buddy, come here, buddy. I'm trying to butter him up a little bit.
Something's wrong with your mic.
Am I green, Amanda?
The wind is blowing.
Am I green?
Hey, you're green. It's on. Just maybe put it down. Something.
Put it down.
Maybe
Let me cover it with my shirt.
Yeah, I think maybe it's too close to your. How's that?
How's that? Can you hear me better? I covered it up with my shirt.
Let's see. Before, wind sounds fuzzy. Now let's see.
Now, what does it sound like now? Me talking. Hello, everybody. You know what I did is I turned it up on the back of that. Maybe it's too sensitive now.
The wind, nothing wrong. No wind. Okay.
What?
So you should be good now.
We're good now?
And this is the house that used to have the hobbit door.
It's still popped out, ain't it?
Well, Judy said it's still bad. Same. Sounds good now. No, still windy. No, still windy.
There's no wind.
Doesn't sound good. No, he's still messed up. Turn it down.
Look here, I got a little screwdriver in the back of this thing. All right.
Yeah. But it needs to go. It needs to come out.
How's this? But I just cranked it down a little bit. How's that sound? A little better? Hello, everybody. This is Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes in this beautiful day.
We can hear Amanda, not Randy. Let me double check.
Okay.
This one's good.
Hey, Barbara.
Hey, I didn't want to ruin.
Oh, you ain't gonna ruin nothing. He's gonna.
You're
filming.
Hey, Barbara. Hey.
What's that, Amanda?
We're just creeping on you. We're snooping on you, Barbara.
You're not ready for visitors, are you?
No.
Oh, Barbara.
I told him he won't listen.
You know, I'm worse now than I was before.
We'll catch you sometime. Don't worry.
It's like I don't even feel like anything.
Aw, it looks beautiful in there.
It's been multiplied. And then I cleaned out a closet and I made it worse.
Whenever you're ready, we're good on the outside. You're good.
Yeah, we'll be right in.
No, we're not, Randy.
No, we're not on. No, we're not.
No,
we're good. No, Okay, you can't even hear us.
We both went no. Barbara's got us figured out. She knows. She knows.
Okay, Amanda, do I need to put the screws to this?
Okay, so how is it now? How's the sound?
Well, geez, I've been talking the last 5 minutes.
Good gosh.
Hey, stop.
Wait a second.
Arr. Oh, look what he did right in front of me.
Oh, Randy.
We're a disaster here.
It's gross.
The dog's pooping. The neighbors won't let us in. The mic won't work.
Okay,
it's too windy.
Great, perfect. Randy has a raspy radio voice. Good to me. Fuzzy.
Raspy radio
Somebody
voice.
said. Mike is fuzzy.
Jeez.
It's good unless he's yelling.
Hello.
When
All right,
when he's loud, he needs to turn down a little. Yeah.
When I'm loud.
You shouldn't have fooled with it.
Pull the mic away when
hey,
you're
Janet
singing
said
loud.
You got a sexy voice now. Huh?
Janet,
What?
8550. 850.
Hey.
And I don't even know where I live.
You'll send her somewhere else.
I'm going to step in that poop. I know I'm going to.
Well, let's leave it for somebody else. Listen, Randy's
This is a disaster.
he's the only pet owner here that doesn't keep his dog on a leash, or he lets it crap everywhere.
Yeah, people are mad at me because Ace gets to run around here without a leash.
Oh, Randy's the
I
worst.
don't know what to do with them. I'm like, God, you can't live in the office all the time. I walk them.
All right, let's move.
I'm going to be the one to break the rules.
Let's move.
Let's do it.
Go.
How do you want to move?
Well, where do you want to go? We want to show the lake.
Come over here.
Show us the lake. Hey, Randy, go jumping on lake.
I'd love to. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, carry around poop bags, they said.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm not in a, you think I'm that organized, I got a poop bag by the door. Okay, let's go take a walk, and I'm going to grab my poop bag.
Well, that's what you got to do.
Oh, it's good fertilizer.
Oh, you're a big, okay.
Look, he's done.
Oh, he's over it.
He's done.
He's had enough.
You know what, buddy? I totally understand.
Now he's going to get smashed by that tractor or that truck. Lord God.
I understand, buddy. I would do the same thing. Ace, let's go to the lake. Come on, buddy. Let's go to the lake. Come on. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Come here, Amanda. Come here, buddy. Come here, Ace. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right, this is the size of the lake. From right here, see where that red line is?
Yes.
That's going to be the close to the water line,
Yes.
right to the bottom of those trees across through there. So what we've decided, talking to Yump, we're going to take that little culvert out, and we're going to build, that's a road. That's part of our track that you walk around the circumference of the property.
You got to build a bridge.
So we're going to build a dam,
Oh,
and what we're going to do
that's a bridge.
is the whole thing's out of concrete.
Okay.
And out of the concrete we took out of the beach,
Yeah.
and we're going to stack it really thick and tall and everything, and then there's going to be a spillway over the top of it.
Oh.
So when you walk, you'll walk right over the spillway. There'll be water running across it, and you just step across it.
Really?
Yeah. We were going to have it on this side of it, but as I'm thinking, I don't want to have a dam and then a bridge, like the culvert that you have now. So we're going to incorporate it all together.
Oh, wow.
And I think that'll look really nice right there.
Okay.
I'm also thinking, while we got this down there like that, I'm actually thinking about putting in some permanent pylons out there,
Yeah.
so we can have a deck out in the lake. And it's a great time to build
that'd
it.
be great.
So I can go ahead, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put the concrete out there, put my poles up, and then when we flood it, we've got a deck already out there and a little bridge to it, and you can sit out in the middle of the lake. Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be very nice.
Endless, everybody, what we're going to do here. This is just the beginning of what we're going to do.
Yeah.
It's just, we're looking at another lake in the prairie, because I'm only putting 30
Beautiful.
homes over there.
Yeah.
And so we want to put another one there. This land is so flat, there's not much dirt. And we need to add dirt. Like the whole field out here is too low and it holds water.
Okay.
All this expense was not figured in when I developed the blend, and I said $6,000 a lot.
Right.
So this is money coming right out of our pockets, the company, to make this beautification.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the chance I take. This is what I do. I didn't have to do this, but you know what? I want to make this thing beautiful. I want you guys to love it. And I just think, I don't know why. That's why I'm saying, like when I build your homes, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I see that it's going to help the home. We just do it because we want to make you a beautiful home.
Right.
This lake, I think, is going to be super nice. Hey, we just created waterfront property, you know what?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do with that land over there. But like I said,
That might be extra lots, right?
well, maybe.
Maybe.
And in the prairie, love to put a beautiful one over there, and I want to put a big tower in the middle of that lake.
Yes.
So it's a big, and I may put a big tree house
Yeah.
in the middle of the lake, and a tiny house sitting on top of that big tower.
Right.
So just stuff like that will enhance just what this place is all about.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it's gonna be beautiful.
he's eating rocks, Amanda.
I know.
How's my voice? Is it all right? We got good sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everything's good right now.
All right. But so what he's going to do is dig out, see the tracks behind him?
Yeah.
He'll dig it all the way back to the road down there. And that'll be the size of this small lake we got here.
Okay.
I want to call it a lake because you know
It's
what?
big.
It's big, man.
It is big.
You could actually, I thought about this. I'm going to get me a rowboat and I could do laps,
That's true.
you know, back and forth.
Yeah.
And kind of get me a little workout. Wouldn't that be cool?
Great.
Yeah.
They want to know, is that Yump in there doing
That's
the
Yumpers.
digging? That's Yump.
Yeah, let's go. You know, he can't run off. Come on, let's go see him. He's almost loaded with that truck,
I know.
but that's good fill. Like right now, the dirt is kind of slaty and rocky,
Yeah.
and that's what you want for building roads. Tiny Town Way that comes in is really low over here. It's about the same height as the field.
Yeah.
So when the field takes water, the road takes water. So we need to build the road up and taper it off, and there's just a lot of grooming that has to be done.
Right.
In the sewer, in the forest, they've got the manholes. They're a little bit higher than what they said they were going to be in elevation. We got to build our grade up. Now we got to truck dirt back into the forest and build the lots and the roads up to accommodate the sewer holes from being so high.
Right.
So there's a lot of extra stuff that we're having to do, you know.
Right.
Hey, buddy, what you eating? What you got, bud? What you eating?
Tell them I'm trying to find the sun here, so I can't see their comments too good.
He's eating dirt.
Okay. Tell them I'm not ignoring their comments. I just can't see
Yeah.
them too
Hey,
good.
she's not ignoring your comments. The sun is in her eyes and she can't see.
I'm trying to
She
figure
can't
it
see
out.
them all.
But it's a good picture. It looks good.
Good. You can see the size. Now that pipe sticking out right there, that's our gutter. So
Okay.
any rain that comes off of our building is channeled over here to the pond also.
Okay.
Isn't that neat? This is a large body of water, man.
It is, and you're going to put fish in it, right?
Piranha. Come here.
Okay.
Now, Yumps worked with me, God, the whole Brothers Cove, so since 1999.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? 21 years.
21 years.
Wow. It was before he was married, before he had any kids, everything. Yep.
Really?
Mhm. He got married and then he proposed to his wife while he's from Vermont. Hey! I just remember, come here, Ace, come here, buddy. Didn't we meet in 1999? Wasn't it, or was it 98? You weren't even married.
Is that when the love story began?
You weren't even married. Between Yump and I.
Just Yump and I.
Wasn't it? How many years has it been? How long we been dating?
Long.
A long time. Randy, he wants to work.
He don't want, every time I walk over here, he turns the machine off. Hey, Yump, Ace wants to love on you a little bit here. He's eating dirt. You taught him to eat dirt. Look at him.
Randy, throw that dog. That dog.
He's eating more dirt than he's shoveling. Come here, buddy.
Quit eating it.
I don't know why he's eating
That's
dirt.
what makes him constipated.
Look, I mean, he shut down.
I mean, he won't. He can
Yumpers
do it.
is a rattle chat. As soon as you turn that thing on, he won't start talking.
So just to,
Hey, stop, Ace. Come on, buddy.
okay, just to show, let's walk down through here.
Come on. I mean, he's gobbling dirt. Come on.
Yeah, he's gonna get sick. You gotta quit eating dirt, buddy.
Okay, come here. Come here.
It's gonna go all the way back.
All this is coming out. All this is coming out right here. All this is coming out. Yeah.
Wow. Let me get to the end and I'll show it.
And what I wanted to show you too is,
Wow, Randy, look how big that's gonna be.
I know, look how long it is. You could, I mean, you're talking about a good workout in a rowboat.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So where he's sitting, all that's coming out. All this is coming out of here and
Be a big lake.
Look at all the dirt we've loaded today.
Oh my gosh.
See all them loads of dirt?
And you need that dirt for over there because it's low.
This field is low. It holds water. It has to be tapered from high. All that dirt. Look at all the dirt. This is all from this pond.
Man.
And it's all going to slope here. And listen, there's a technique to this. It's just not digging.
Yes.
He actually stripped out. Oh, he's back. Our bush hog's back. He has stripped off the topsoil, and you put that in another place. Then you dig down, and you don't know what kind of dirt you're getting. So if you get slaty dirt, if you get clay, you got to put that out somewhere. Then if you get dirt that's real wet, we have to set that in another place, and it has to dry out. So all the dirt's used in different spots. Then after we're done, then we'll put the topsoil back on the top of the ground.
I see, yeah.
There's just a lot to it other than just digging and throwing it over there.
Right.
You can't build a road on topsoil.
Right.
Yep. Look, Amanda, come here, yumpers.
I see.
Watch him.
Hey, taking that damn drill.
What?
Taking that drill.
Okay.
Take a look at it.
Yep.
It's sat there for, whose is it? It's Aisha's, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know whose it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Been here for a year sitting outside like
Oh,
that.
it's been sitting outside forever.
Now see this water right here?
Yes.
Okay. Now good rain. What was it, Sunday night? We had
Yeah,
a big
Sunday
rain.
morning,
We had a
yeah.
big rain here Sunday night. Now, that water was running like that before the rain. That little bit. Ace, hang on, buddy, hang on. And it was running that way now after the rain's all gone. Ace,
Yeah.
Ace, hold up. Hold up. And we're thinking, I don't know, we'll see in the summer if it's still running.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just glad there's a freshwater stream. That water does not come from across the street or part of the road or anything. It's coming from somewhere on this property.
This is coming from
Hey.
somewhere. Okay.
Sit, buddy. Sit there. You stay. Just stay for a minute. Oh, yeah. So, in other words, it's not a runoff water from the factory across the street. Okay? This is a different stream. The one in the forest comes from across the street.
Okay.
All of it's from the mountains over there.
Okay.
This comes just from the property.
Really?
Isn't that cool?
How do we find out where it's coming from, though?
Well, what we're doing is this ditch goes straight over there, then turns right. And there was some old cattails right where that dump truck
yeah,
is.
right.
Yump's been cleaning that out. Well, as we clean it out and we work our way that way, we'll see where it dries up.
Okay.
And then you can kind of
You
tell
can find out.
where it
Yep.
originates from. Anyway, this is just fun. I love
This
water.
is really fun.
I love water. I love creeks. I love all that kind of stuff. I think water just enhances the beauty of any property.
Yeah.
You know?
I just love it because I have seen what you've done over the years. I know what you're capable of doing. Everyone is going to be the people that are going to be here are going to love it. The people that didn't come, they're going to hate themselves. I'm telling you. You make something, you overdo stuff. You really do.
Everybody, I don't do this and trying to, you know why I watch my money? Is so I don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Now, if I had it, I spend it. Even though I'm saying, well, what I'm saying is, I do what I got to do because I want to make it look nice. I want to do what's nice and looks great. And this is just the beginning of what and what this is to me is a lifelong process that I've got here that I can continually adding and enhancing. And I've always wanted to turn this into a self-sufficient place so we could grow our food and we could have like a blue zone here and we could learn stuff about eating and living. You don't have to participate in that.
Right.
But if you want to, it'd be a neat, I think it's just a neat thing to have, because a lot of our
Exactly.
customers coming here are kind of interested in that. You
Yeah.
know, and a lot of tiny people are like, they're not preppers really, but they're self-sufficient.
Right.
And we're making this community, and I got $1.
Oh no! I
gotta get $1 out.
Said it.
I said the
Hey,
word.
listen,
Look,
I am.
I don't have any money.
And I want. Okay, you owe it $1.
$1.
Yeah. So every time he says, you know, the C word, he has to pay $1. So we've got $12 in there right now. So you owe it $1. So,
Gosh.
and I've got a board. We're keeping up with it. So.
So this property,
Yes.
yeah, is going to continually evolve.
Yes.
I want to build a big barn out here, like a
Oh,
real pretty,
yeah.
like a Vermont barn. I don't know. When I think of Vermont, I think of a big white barn with red doors
Beautiful.
and gambrel roof, and put some animals out here and some raised
Yeah.
garden beds all over that place.
Oh, it'd be so nice.
Yeah,
I'd
maybe
love that.
maybe the perimeter have a raised garden, and it'd be near the water and stuff, you know?
Beautiful.
Yeah. So,
Gorgeous.
and this
Hey,
is just
Joe,
trickle.
there you are. Somebody's looking for you earlier.
We do it all. Right? We frame it, build it, drive it,
Are you
excavate
are you
it.
tired of driving that truck?
No, again tomorrow, man.
Okay.
That's good.
So you're driving the truck.
I'm the truck driver.
I
All
swear.
right.
They said, "Where's Joe at?" I said, "I ain't seen him. I don't know."
I got evicted. None of him got him done. I said,
Have a good night, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. In this 34 acres, there's going to be 3 community. I didn't say it all.
You
I didn't
did.
say it all the way.
We knew. Nope, it's $2. $2. Two.
In this property,
Two.
this incredible
The
property,
property.
in this incredible property, there's going to be, I have to count it, we got 68,
Yeah.
36, and 30.
And 30.
So that's 64 and 68, right?
Yeah.
120, 100, how many people? 64 and 68. 162, 52,
Have Lynn
42.
figured up. She's quick on that stuff.
Yeah, 134, 32
Something.
people. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
how many folks are going to be here.
Yeah.
And this place is just going to be alive with energy.
Oh yeah. Animals, people, everything.
Kimberly,
Water.
who's living in her motorhome
Yeah.
over here,
Mhm.
because she didn't even ask. She came over here and she was living in a what was it, an Airbnb or a campground,
The campground.
and
I think.
paying money. And I said, you know what? Don't do that. Just come over here and stay.
Yeah.
So she come over here and stayed in and she said to me today, she goes, you know what, Randy? She goes, it is gorgeous here. I absolutely love it here. She said, I've been watching the beach. And she said, I think the beach is really going to surprise everybody.
And her sister's going to be at the beach.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she's going in the forest, and her
Yep.
sister's going to the beach.
Yeah, she said, I think people are really going to be
Yeah.
surprised in how
It's
nice the
gonna be
beach
really
is going to
pretty.
look.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm excited about the beach, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
always have been. I always said it's going to be a sleeper community.
Yes.
And so we got what, 12
We've
lots?
got, I think we got 14 left in the beach. And listen, we literally,
Come here, buddy.
I don't know what we have left in the prairie. We may already be sold out, but I've got to do a few more.
Might be sold out today.
We could be. I've got to look and see. I've got a stack that I have to go through, and we might be done if it's just going to
Wow.
be 30.
Now, I've also was over at the resort
Mhm.
across the street.
Yeah.
Okay, today, and that's what this bush hog came in today, and I took him over there and we cleaned up around the old house, cleaned up a little bit. It doesn't look like a mowed lawn, but it's cleaned up all the the tall
Yeah.
weeds and all that, because I want you guys to get a picture of really what it's going to start looking like.
Right.
Now, down past the home, there's a little road access to a holler, they call them, and you go back to the back, and it's probably, I'd say, probably as deep as this, about 900 to 1,000
Mhm.
feet deep.
Yeah.
And back in the back, it's a creek that flows just like this, just a little bitty creek,
Yeah.
and we'll have to enhance it, and because it's not been taken care of. But you will not believe
Did
the
you
lots
just say
back
it
there.
again?
No, I said enhance and take care of.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say it. And so the property, we're mowing it back there. So I
Mhm.
want to show you guys what it'll look like, and we'll go over there tomorrow. All right.
And David, I don't know if Kelly got to email you today, but we added you to the prairie list, so we've got you on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so he just put on there, said save us a spot. And we're talking, that's the people that is already, they're waiting on the resort there.
Okay.
So,
you know, and like I said, we may take that. I wanted to call it Buffalo Creek.
yeah.
Buffalo Creek entrance to the resort. And because that resort is on a county road of several, probably over 2,000, I don't know, probably 2,000 lineal feet on the front.
Yeah.
And then it touches in the back, which this is in the future. But there's a couple different entrances we could have.
Okay.
And so we may be able to have a couple entrances into the 160 some acres.
Right.
You know, and give it different titles, you know.
Okay.
So that separates it. So you got almost like this, a couple different communities.
Stop!
I'm the one talking all the time.
Stop!
I'm a liability.
You always have been.
It don't sound. It just don't
That's
flow.
$4.
It just don't flow saying properties.
Oh, $4. $4.
I don't like it.
All right, let's start walking that towards the beach.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Come on, Ace. Ace. You know what? I'm gonna unhook him.
Yeah, because you'll have to drag him if you don't.
Come on, buddy. Watch. He'll follow me if I just come on. Oh, what's wrong?
His leg went-
It fell asleep, didn't it? Come on, buddy.
Now I got my London fly shoes on, so don't take me through anything dirty.
Well, you asked to go to the. Where do you want to go?
So, just through a dry way. As long as-
Randy, will you go that way, but don't go.
just I can't mess up my shoes.
You're gonna get muddy right here.
Well, I'm going this way.
Come here, Ace. Ace. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I know. I don't like that old leash either. You're doing good, buddy.
So you barely notice the train.
Yeah, I don't. You know, once you live here, it looks like you live almost on a track and
I
you
know,
don't hear it,
you
know?
don't hear it. You really don't.
Yeah, see all the dirt we brought? This is just dirt we brought out of the pond.
That's
know?
amazing.
Yeah.
Look at all the houses, how pretty they look.
Tell me this ain't gonna be an awesome place.
That's gorgeous.
And this, you know, we could have developed this, Minda.
Of course. Oh, I know. I know.
I mean, we could have put another, I don't know how many homes on here.
Yeah.
40 or 50 more,
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
I just don't want to do it.
Okay, let me show you something that's embarrassing, everybody. What am I looking at, Randy?
Christmas. Oh, New Year's.
That's the trees that we blew up at New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's like leaving your Christmas tree up in the living room in July.
Embarrassing.
I know it.
You're so embarrassing. I thought those were gone.
Yeah, they should have been.
They should have been. Do we want to go? Can I walk up on this? Is this dry?
Hello. There's Mom.
Hey, I'm Kelvin, and it says I can't get the channel I want.
You go up and say hi to her. You'll go up and say hi to her.
She wants me to change her channel to TV. Let's see here. This is my mom. Here we go. Hey, Mom. What do you got wrong?
Hi, everybody. Come on.
What's wrong with your TV?
I get this channel all the time, and now they tell me I can't get it.
Oh, where's your controls at?
Huh?
Your controls? Over here. Where's your TV? Here they are over here. Here's her walker. You guys see how she gets around the house? We've been in this house quite a bit. Let me turn around and you can show. There's Mom.
Huh?
Right here, Mom. You just gotta, she can't hear real well.
5, 6,
What do you want to watch?
40 guns.
Huh?
40 guns.
Yeah, you don't get that channel, Mom. Anything with an HD We don't get HD,
I
okay?
get 5, 6, 8 off.
We don't get HD. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, I bet it was the other one.
And as the show comes in on it, huh?
Yeah, HD you don't get, Mom. Let me go to Turner Classics. Maybe that'll do it for you.
I always got that same channel.
Sorry, everybody. I had to take care of this. She yelled at me. You got to do what your mom says to do, right? Hey, booty call. Hey, Mom.
Huh?
I got to go. I'm going to get in trouble with this TV.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, honey, go ahead. That's all right. I get something else. I won't worry about her.
Here, I'm going to put your Westerns on there. 3, 5, 8, I think. Yep, we can't. Here you go. I got to go. See ya.
Bye. Hi, everybody.
I'll come back and check on you. Oh, well, there you go. Here we go. Wow, this is a beautiful picture I'm walking on here and seeing all this. Now here's the guys, here's all the cars that are parked. I think this is just amazing, the amount of activity that's here, that's going on. The people that work here, the homes. You had to put them back on a leash?
I had to put him back on a leash because everybody was leaving. Oh gosh, I thought he was taking off. Jeez. Okay.
There you go. It's hard to pass the phone off.
I know it is.
Where do you want to go?
Probably go. Can we see the 8x40 container?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. I know. Come on. He walks good on a leash. It's just that it's the end of the day, and he's not been out running around
Well,
yet.
here's
He's
what
a
happened. Okay, do you see that?
plastic.
You see that black plastic
Yeah.
right there? Where's it at? Right there. I was on him. I had him with the leash, and I tried to walk him. He drug it, and he stepped up on me, and he didn't want to. He had it in his mouth and wouldn't move.
Wasn't gonna move. Look at now.
He's
That's what I want to do.
he's
I just want to lay around in the grass, man. Hey, let's go on the concrete.
okay.
And I tried to get into that container the other day and show everybody.
Oh, okay.
I want to show where the money went that you sent us.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Come on, Ace.
Okay.
Come on, Ace. Let's go show them. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Randy.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Hey, let's go do something. What do I got? Ace, look. I forgot my treats.
Oh no! Quick!
Hey,
He won't come.
he's chewing on a stick.
Gosh.
Watch. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Ace.
Look. You got to pull it.
Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on.
Yay, there we go.
Let's go.
Good job.
He's a mess.
Rotten dog.
Well, it's time to run, man.
It is.
He's been kind of playing house all day.
Yeah.
I've taken him for a couple walks, but man, he's ready to roll. Ain't you, buddy?
Yeah, he's ready to take off.
I wanted to show you the metal or the wire and the poles and everything that we
okay.
purchased. It's kind of cool what we're doing back here. Okay, we've got 100. I think we bought enough for 100 home sites. So all these are uprights for your power poles.
Oh my goodness.
And it's going to have the meter center, the 30, the 50, and the 110 amp plugs on these. They're 12 foot long. We've cut them in half. Here's all the ground rods right here.
Oh yeah.
So here's all the ground rods. Here's all the conduit. You all have purchased all this stuff.
Wow.
Everything is going into
Oh yeah.
the properties.
Whoa, you were close, buddy. You were close.
Catching myself.
Yeah, good job.
Now,
What's happening in here?
look
Hey,
at
guys.
these. See these panels?
Hey, John. Oh wow!
And they're 2 and 3 deep.
It looks like robots.
It does, doesn't
On
it?
it.
Now back
That's cool.
there are rolls and rolls and rolls of wire
Oh my gosh.
for our secondary. It goes from the primary transformer boxes into these. And then you're right here, these wires, this is a 50 amp and a 30 amp, and they got a 110 on the side.
Okay.
This has all been pre-approved by the power company.
Wow.
This is what we've been needing. We purchased it all. Yep. So you're
Cool.
looking just in materials and all this is, and the conduit was right around $60,000.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And then we pay these guys to put them all together.
Yes.
And John's got a young helper in there. They're
Yeah.
bolting everything together, cutting all the
Bye,
poles.
guys.
That's
And
what
this
goes.
is John right here. This is his truck. He does
Yeah.
the wider loads hauling too, right?
Yeah, and he hauls stuff from all over the country,
Everywhere.
farm tractors and different things like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome. $60,000, not counting what their labor is, right?
Yeah. I mean, all right. Think about this. Try to figure your estimated costs in developing land, right? And I'm set. I don't get any more than $6,000 a lot.
Yeah,
If I'm over cost, where does that money come from?
that's right.
Well, I'm sure I'm going to be over a little bit. I try to calculate it constantly,
Yeah.
and we were close to being on. But that pond, you know, that pond's going to be probably every bit of 15 grand.
Yeah, every bit of
You
it.
know what? $15,000 or more just for the pond.
And that was not figured in, but there's just things you do,
Yeah.
you know?
And what?
Well, I was going to say, hey, one of the houses that we didn't show that is that has started to build is the one Tom's working on.
Yeah.
If we could go over and show what progress it started on it, and it's DeFore's house number 2.
Okay.
Oh, there's that cat he likes to chase.
I don't know. Look, he's jerking a knot in my arm.
You gotta go over with this cat. Cat ain't even bothered. Cat's
What?
like, whatever.
Look. He knows not to jump on him, doesn't he?
What?
Look.
The slowest getaway ever. That was like
Come on, Ace.
slow motion getaway. Okay, and there's Tom.
Yep.
This has been Tom's date for the past couple of weeks here in the afternoon.
Yeah. Whose house is it?
This is DeFore's second house.
Number 2. They bought 2 of them, right?
DeFore number 2.
Cool.
And I think, Tom, both houses are identical.
Yeah, different
One
color
and-
roof,
1 and 2.
different siding,
Yeah.
same layout.
You doing plumbing today?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
8 by 16.
yeah. So like this metal roof, it's a 16-foot long house. You can see the gutters and metal and everything. Tom put it on yesterday, 2 hours done.
Yeah.
All the metal, all the gutters, everything. Got drip edge underneath it. Now he's got to put some trim, gable trim in the ridge cap.
Yeah.
Another hour. So you took in 3 hours to all the metal in. One person.
One person.
2 guys split it in half usually, right?
That's right.
But I mean, he's a different breed,
Yeah.
you know. But it's there. It's not an impossibility
Right.
of what he does, you
Show
know.
a peek on the inside real quick.
Yep. And he's getting ready to do the plumbing. Normally the plumbing's already done and it's spray foamed,
Right.
but we couldn't get to it. So we went ahead and just started framing it and building it.
Right.
So the outside's almost completely done.
Yeah.
So he's going to plumb it, start tonight and start plumbing it. And then we'll spray foam it and get it set up and get
Okay.
everything we need, wiring, plumbing, and all that stuff, you know.
Show this side of
Yep.
it too, just to show Lisa, because she saw her other house. Okay.
Yep.
DeFore number 2.
Love
Yep,
these little
8 by
16 Love these little 16-foot homes. There's a lot to them.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I guess I make it sound like it's real simple and easy, and it is for us, and I can explain how it's all done. It's just like anything else. You just
Right.
got to be efficient and think ahead,
Okay.
you know.
Yep.
Mike's got the container. Let's show that real quick. He
And
cut.
let me just make EJ's on here. EJ, I want her to know that because we're going to be redoing hers very soon, the Tiny Hobbit House on Wheels.
Yeah.
And Alyssa's got your folder. She's working on it at home and getting everything all together, and hers is coming up very, very soon.
On the build list.
It's
Yep.
on the build list, yeah. So-
We're ready to tear into
Oh,
it.
he's peeing ready.
So now Mike's got all the openings cut out of here. Come here, buddy. So me.
This is Dave and Jen.
Yep. Come here, buddy. You guys are working on their trucks over here.
Are they?
Yeah. It's nice working on a brand new container, you know it?
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Come here, buddy. Let's jump in here. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we got all the other openings done and started framing it up. Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
So not much done, but we'll show you more as we go.
Yeah, and Mike's doing this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All
Sure
right.
is.
Yeah. We're ready
Come
to
on,
go
buddy.
there.
Come on, buddy. We got to get away from the radio.
Yeah.
Lynette, I swear, you know, man, when we first got here, I thought there in no way, how are we ever going to fill 200,000 square feet of concrete, right?
Okay, we've run out of room.
We've run out.
Hey, real quick, Randy, I just want to show this. Like some of the houses, let me get over here closer. Like some of the houses that's out here,
Yeah.
you asked Kevin to go through all of them,
Yep.
see what's still lacking. So, because I know some of the customers have to say, well, you're showing these houses, but I see my house out there on the concrete. But I'm gonna have Kelly email everybody and say where we're at with their house.
Yes.
Yeah, just so everybody knows. So we know that's your house. We know everything that's going on. So
Yeah, we've done punch lists on all these.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. We got
Yeah.
we got the 4 we're punching out. We got these. We're doing that. That's coming into the shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Ritker, we're going to get that in there, take care of it. It's going to get back on the build.
Yeah.
So that'd be pulled in probably next week.
And I think this one's Sick-a-Foos.
We've been waiting on the-
waiting on windows.
Yep.
Yeah. So we just want to make sure everybody stays updated.
And a lot of times that happens is stuff didn't come in or the siding or something happens. We have to keep rolling, so we got to put one in its place and then bring it back in. You
And
know.
I think too, Lipari's right there. They're kind of on hold. It's done, but I think they're on hold because of the virus.
The virus,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Because their shows.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. You don't have to keep pulling on me. There you go. Let's go. Come on.
And most of these houses are complete over here.
Yeah. Yep.
They're just waiting to go into the property. One of the properties.
Yep. Well, you remember to say property.
Property.
Property. Here's some more of the supplies that we have here.
Oh yeah.
There's the conduits going in the ground, the elbows, all that stuff, man.
Yes.
It's a challenge for me to estimate what this is going to be. I mean, we got people that live here that, you know, or other people. We got people, think about it. You're buying your own property and you've got to put infrastructure in like I do.
That's right.
But one power pole, one
Yeah.
sewer system, and one water system.
One of everything.
We're doing it 138 different times.
Right.
You know, and then you've got to estimate that cost to make sure.
Yep.
And also, I try to estimate the cost, and then I look at it, I'm like, I got to think about what you all can afford
That's right.
and what's marketable, you know? And with our little company, you know, our little homes, there's not a lot of profit in it, so it's not like I
No.
got this cushion that I can dip into and make it
right.
happen, you know? So, and then we don't draw any rent to compensate for anything we've already spent for 2 more years, you know? So it's a real delicate financial balance that we have here.
Now,
you
I
know?
just seen a question on here because I'm not so bad in the sunlight. Let's see. Can you show, where did I just see that? Oh, can you show us where and how the electricity, sewage, and water are connected to the home?
Yeah.
Okay. Or to a home.
Yep. Yeah, we got some, we used to put them on the outside like the question was, somebody wants to see how we connect our utilities to a house. And we used to put them on the side. And so now we started putting them underneath the home because the majority of the homes do not travel like an RV, even though they can, and they're built to be an RV. But what we've done is we put them underneath the home so you can put your skirting boards and keep it from freezing.
Yeah.
And you don't see them scattered across and hanging on the side of the house.
Right.
So let me point this one out, man. To this one, I can't remember if this one's on the side. Now this one's on the side. Everything's on the side, and this is how we used to do it. So this is your water hose. So if this can be pulled around all over the country, just like a regular RV. So this is an RV water line, so your water source goes in. That makes you wash dishes, go to the bathroom, take a shower. This is your power cord. That's an RV power cord. You push it in, you turn it, and you screw it on. This right here is your sewer. This is a slide valve. You open that up, that allows sewage to come out. Of course, this is a cap. Untwist it, put your flexible hose on it, open this up. All of the water in the house, wastewater, comes out here, dumps into a campground sewage plant.
Right. Okay.
There's no holding tanks on any of these homes unless you specifically ask for them.
And bought it.
Yeah, the reason is, again, even though these can be transported like RVs, 99% of the homes are hooked up to a permanent sewer water supply. You know, we do build with tanks, off-grid. You want gray water, black freshwater tanks, we'll set it up just like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Let me see, I think this one, let's see how this one is. Now this one, everything's underneath.
Okay.
Yep. So we've got them same controls, right, that were on the side. Now we've got them underneath.
The
So
water too.
we've got one here. This is the water. Okay. Then the sewer is back behind you. So you got your sewer, and we didn't put a slide valve on this because it's going straight in to
Oh, I see.
right into the property, the new properties that we have. It goes into the sewer, and then that's your power cord.
Okay. And there's the power cord.
Yeah. Now what's going to be just a little tricky
Yeah.
is the power cords. You've seen those panels that we're building that has the upright meter center and everything
yeah.
on? Okay, so normally, let's say this is your lot, right? And you got your power source right here. Your electrical power is right here.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's do it like this.
Okay.
We're going to set that meter center right here.
Okay.
I don't want to have a power cord running on the concrete,
Well, true. Yes.
right? So what we're doing is you're going to have your meter center there. We're going to run a power cord here, and where that concrete's busted or sawed, we haven't taken it out, we're going to run it up. So we can run a line from under the house, under the ground, and hook it to that pole.
Okay.
That is an added cost. No RV parks do that.
Right.
All RV parks have a pole. You're done. You put your water line, your sewer line, and your power line on the ground, and you're always stepping over it constantly.
Oh, I hate that.
Always. And
It looks terrible.
terrible.
Yeah, it looks awful.
What we're going to do is bring all the utilities under the house.
Yes.
And that's why we're including, if you want skirting, I'm trying to make a great deal. A skirting, a shed, a deck, a steps, and setup
Right.
for $2,500.
Right.
You get a deck, a shed, skirting, right? Steps, all that
And
stuff.
we gave it at a discounted price too, because if you do it individually, it's more expensive.
That's
but
like
as a package,
almost 37 or
it
something
was
like that.
it was like $1,200 difference or something.
So, but that's what we'll do, and we'll have everything underneath the house. Now, let's say, hey, you want to take your home and you want to go to another property that we own,
Right.
all right? It may be over in Oregon, and we get going here.
Now, how does it line up to the, like if you put that,
Yeah.
so how does it always line up with another house's plumbing?
Well, now this under here, we can still put a corrugated temporary
I see.
underneath the house.
It's just hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Oh, okay.
And so that's why when we do the skirting, and let's say you want to leave and you're going to go to another one of our properties, right? You can just disconnect, take your skirting,
Yes.
because they're 8-foot lengths, piece,
Right.
right? And Matt hauling your house out of here, throws them in his truck or in the house, you head on down to the next property, hook it up exactly. So all of our properties that we develop will be just like this.
Right.
Isn't that
Okay.
cool?
Beautiful.
So we're trying to set and think ahead of what we will do in reference to all the properties we do in the future.
Right. And right there's EJ's house. That's the one where it's going to be, actually, all the builds are exciting, but that's going to be super exciting because it's such a drastic difference
Yeah.
from what it is right now to what it will be. So
Exactly.
the before and after of EJ's house is going to be fantastic.
Yep.
That's
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing. I'm going to have some hands on that when we get inside. We've been talking about a loft and some other
Yeah.
stuff, and I've always wanted to be changing that home. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And
it'll be-
Mishka, she's asking about Volunteer Spirit. It's still here. It's waiting on you.
Yep, sure is.
Yep. And I know that she's waiting, I believe, on the financing and stuff. So
Yeah, and
everybody's in a wait. We all hate waiting.
the whole world's waiting.
Everybody hates waiting.
Yep. Isn't this a pretty house?
Yeah. It's like a church.
And you know what was funny? Tom and I were talking about this. The homeowners came and painted this, and they did, I mean, a gorgeous job.
Multiple times. They've been here a lot.
They've been here quite a few times.
That ain't one coat.
We called all of our paint suppliers, everybody, right? Of how we can keep knots from bleeding. They came here and had a product and did it. I was like,
What was the product?
well, we got it. Tom's got it.
Oh, good.
But they have done such a beautiful job
But now,
painting
to,
this
to
home.
reiterate, it took them many
Oh,
weekends.
yeah,
This
they
is
got
a
a
lot
lot.
of painting.
They got a lot. They're still painting the inside.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
labor.
We were just in here looking today at it.
Yeah,
You
that
know.
was just a quick, hey, let's
Yeah, look
paint
at.
it real quick.
Yeah, we were looking in here
Then
today.
paint.
Yeah, they're still fixing the inside
Mm-hmm.
and but they come here and work on it, periodically.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is going to be on the rental.
Yes.
Yep.
It looks like a little church. Let me see if I can get a good shot of it. Pretty. This one right here was built in the backyard.
That was, I think, number 4.
Yeah,
That was the 4th house I built.
right.
Yeah, Tom and I built that. It's got tile in the whole floor. I've took it to Chicago to Florida, Florida here. Tile looks fantastic in
Yeah.
there. Yep. Isn't that amazing? That's our first tile job we did.
That's right.
Yep.
And it's traveled. It's went several places.
Yeah, it has.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
There's the container.
Yep, over there. And then there's Cardi's.
Yep.
I just love showing their house because it's just so cute. At least if I get a side shot. I don't know if I can. Maybe.
Theirs is a 24-foot home.
Yeah.
Flower boxes, some shutters. It's all barn wood and rustic metal, and that was a fun house to build. It's a 24-foot RJO. You can't beat the price, the size. It's got a full bedroom, living room, bathroom, kitchen, just in 24 feet. That's an ideal size home.
Oh,
Yeah.
the way it's set up, that they left the bed in there, and then I finished decorating what they started.
Yeah.
It turned out really pretty.
Yeah, the bed's at this end. Then you got your living room in that window, and then you got your kitchen down there. You know, when I was in there, I think, 10 foot's like a big house. I've been living in that little cube so much now. Me personally, I don't want a bigger than an 8-foot wide house. It fits. You know, you
Oh,
guys,
it's awesome.
wait till you move into your homes. You guys will really get used to the size, and you'll
So
figure
great.
out if you don't fill it full of cabinets, fill it full of totes,
Yes.
and all kinds of storage in there, the house will always feel a lot bigger.
And too, like I think Donna just mentioned about the crimson on top. Now you can see what the house is going to look like out here in the sunshine. It really pops.
Yep, and the corrugated metal for the awnings above the
Beautiful.
windows. Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
buddy,
I was going to say something. Well, sugar. Now I can't remember.
what are you doing? Look.
Oh, somebody asked if can the customers, and we had talked about this before, but they may have missed it. Should they be calling the mortgage company now?
No,
Okay, why?
no, because we're waiting for the Secretary of State to change our domestic to foreign policy. We have just a title of domestic doing foreign. We're incorporated in another state. The accountants, the Secretary of State, nobody saw it until 21st Mortgage did a background check on our company. And it said you're doing domestic and domestic. It needs to be domestic and foreign. The Secretary of State has to change that. We had to do our state. We had to do our federal taxes. We had to do all the returns, submit it, done, fill out other forms. Because of the virus, they are 3 and 4 weeks out opening the mail. Here in
Right.
Tennessee, the Secretary of State does not accept electronic mail.
Right.
Everything is hand opened, answered, and hand delivered back.
Right.
I called them, they're a month out. You couldn't have asked for a better scenario.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on that. They said it could be another month.
And two, we had another, we have a customer who is wanting in the resort. She's going to send her money in, and she emailed us today or the other day and said, hey, I'm just waiting on my bank because they're behind on their mail. And she said, when they finalize my check, I will be sending it for the resort.
Yeah.
So we're not the only ones. And then we had another lady, God love her, in
New York.
New York. Oh, they're suffering hard up there. And they're in an apartment building, and they've had 4 deaths and 23 that's been infected, and they're only allowing them, the banks are closed, and they're only allowing them to get $800 a day out of their ATM. So they're trying to get the money to us as well, but they can't.
No.
So everybody's waiting.
That was odd, wasn't it? They can
Oh.
only allow $800 a day to get out of their bank. They won't allow you
Yeah.
to draw any more money out of that.
Yeah, because she said the banks are closed.
Wow.
They're just so sick of
So, again, starting this or even doing this,
Yeah.
to me, it's amazing that we're still got business and people are buying homes and people are investing in our properties.
Mhm.
So it's just I feel awesome and fortunate. I really still think that the property across the street is going to be a go.
Oh, I do too. I think so too. And David just brought up, I just love David and Karen. They're so active and they're just full of life type of people anyway. But said, how can we share about the resort? Is there something that we can, that they can have, that they can share and send an email or do something to?
I know it's so hard because we haven't done any brochures.
I know.
We haven't done any renderings. We
Yeah.
haven't done any of that. The only thing I know to do is what we did is we did the excavators. I had to go over there. Again, we're spending money we don't have, but we're
Yeah.
going over there and cleaning up everything. Not everything, but around the house.
Just to show it better.
And then that hollow I was telling you about, we're cleaning that up to give you more of an idea. So let us go over there. We'll do a short video that maybe you all can share.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe we won't do it live.
Right?
We'll do a recorded video and explain the resort.
Yes.
And I'll put all the information out there
Let's do that.
and show what it looks like.
Okay.
Right. And then that way you guys can share this video
Yeah.
with people, and we'll share it on Instagram and share it some other places and try to get this thing rolling.
I'm telling you what, we want it to go so bad for everybody and for us, and it's just an exciting project. And listen, we're running out of lots over here. We gotta have somewhere else to go.
Yeah, I know it. This is
Yeah, because somebody just put on here, hey, I just signed up on the prairie today. Eek! Oh my God! Normally that's great news, but it's like, are we out or?
oh, that's
So,
great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yep.
All right, the big finale here. We've
Okay.
been waiting to see the container,
Come on, buddy.
the 8x40. Hi, Pumpkin.
He's doing so good.
Oh, he's such a good boy.
I hate to keep him on a leash, man.
Oh yeah. Well, he's staying with you.
You know, it's the only thing is everybody walks their dogs, everybody's running after, but he doesn't go anywhere
Yeah.
unless there's something that chases him away. But
Yeah.
he's always with me here like this, you know. Man, it's a little muddy.
Ah.
Hey, right here. Here you go. This won't be
Okay.
muddy. I wanted to show you. This is river bottom sand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and now what's cool is it's mixed with a little bit of clay.
And it'll pack.
Yeah,
won't it?
this is just great soil. This is all sandy soil, so it's really the river bottom.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, it's amazing. You do some digging and you can kind of get an idea what this whole land was about, you know.
Okay.
See all the sandy soil?
Yeah.
That's all underneath this concrete. Hey, just to point out how this is all developed, this is all secondary power. This is what we put in. See all the conduit?
Uh-huh.
We put in all this conduit. Look at see the rebar?
That rebar.
That was in the concrete. We had to cut it off and torch it
Man.
because see all the rebar that was in the concrete?
Yeah.
We had to cut all that out of there, dig all that out of there, put the primary in, then put the secondary in. Now we're going to put dirt in there, and then we're going to plant trees and bamboo and all kinds of flowers and stuff. That's what's all going to be here and along here, and then that'll be the road up Laguna and then up Malibu Way.
No, wait a minute. Show that again. They didn't see your arm going. Where's the road
Well,
gonna be?
That's Tiny Town Way.
Yep, that's tiny.
So you come in past them big trees, you come in and you're going to turn right by that slab. It's on the other side of that slab, and that'll be the entrance into this section of the beach.
Okay.
And in the middle is a boulevard, and we're hoping to have a water feature and some more trees and plants. over the years, this will be just a lush
It's gonna be so pretty.
place. And in
Beautiful.
between every single one of these lots, as you can see, is going to be greenery.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be green and trees and flowers and stuff.
So
you know?
really, so it's gonna be kind of like a horseshoe or
The green.
a U.
Yeah.
Around.
You'll have vegetation here, here, and on that side.
Okay, 3 sides.
Now, when I parked this, we got a flat on that thing.
Oh.
But when I parked this 40-footer, the 40-foot home can butt right to the back of that lot.
Okay.
Okay? See, I mean, there's probably not going to be 40-foot homes here.
Yeah.
But these lots are 40-foot deep. So, man, if you
So,
stand right here,
you're saying that can fit over here.
stand right there, yeah. Let me
Okay.
show you. So where Amanda's standing and where this flag is 40 feet. So that's 40 feet.
Okay.
So you have this much room. Now, if your home was right here, right, little space, you got 1, 2. This is how wide the house is.
Okay.
And now you've got all the way over to there to park 40 feet of cars.
Oh, that's right.
Most homes are not 40 feet.
No.
So if they're 30 feet and less, you got 10 feet behind the home,
That's awesome.
10 by 30, concrete slab.
So show 10 feet from
10 feet's about right here. So you've got 10 foot, you got all this space back here for picnic tables,
That's awesome.
outdoor furniture, barbecue pit,
From here,
hot tub.
from right here to there.
Yeah, right across. All this to my right is a concrete slab, and then that's parking.
Yeah.
So think about it. If you're renting this house out, you could have a hot tub back here. You could have a picnic area. You could have a little roof over the back here. You could have your shed right back here. It's just, you just don't think about it, but you can get a lot on this spot.
And listen, I have several people, customers and followers and stuff like that are on my Facebook page and actually my daughter's Facebook page. And she made a cute little, her and I made a little cute patio at the bottom of the house where she has like a little apartment down there. It's no bigger, it's the same size as that. And she put a little table, a bench and everything.
Right.
Really cute.
And most homes are going to be 20 to 24.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to have 15,
got
20
plenty
foot
of
back,
room.
probably 15 feet. 15 by 30 concrete
A
slab.
lot of room.
Yeah, you can put a hot tub. Like I said, I didn't think about that till now. A hot tub, outdoor
Yeah.
furniture, barbecue.
Oh my God. You know what reminds me? Oh my God. Okay. Do you remember the time that we went to the Virgin Islands and met those people?
Mhm.
Do you remember the back part of their patio? You remember how cute that in that house?
They were
that couple.
They were.
Uh,
Oh yeah. We
yes.
had that dinner.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, it was so cute. They had outdoor lights, and it was a cute
You can do all that
patio
right here.
like that.
Especially with all the vegetation
Oh,
around,
God,
you
it
know.
was pretty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. God, that was 100 years ago, wasn't it?
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh, wait.
Come on, Ace.
Here it comes. All right.
Good boy, man. Good boy. Whew.
All right, there's the outside of it. You're thirsty now, ain't you, baby?
Yeah.
You don't like dirt.
Now this is a 9.5 foot tall container,
Uh-huh.
and I know our prices on the internet are 50,000 but they're 8 foot tall. This is a 9.5 foot tall, so it's costs a little bit more to put a 9.5 foot tall home on here. But we've done some extras on. He's added wood on the outside to give it a different look on both ends.
Yeah.
Some people were going to buy it yesterday, and they called today and said no, they're not going because they already own a home here, which is fine. They just had to look at it. They did some measuring, said it
Yeah.
wasn't going to kind of fit their style.
Right.
But I'll show you the inside. Here we go. Go ahead in
I
there,
actually
man.
like that door. It's like a
It's a commercial door.
yeah.
Bryce wanted to do it modern,
Mhm.
and that's why there's black trim, and you know it's always playing around with the paint color on the outside. But
Okay. Let me go back here. I'll turn around.
so Amanda's in the living room. You walk in, you have a living room. Now in a container, after you frame both sides, We've only got 7-foot wide home inside to inside.
I see.
It's
Okay.
84 inches. Now it's all studded out. It's all spray foamed everywhere. And hey, well, maybe if you stand there, I'll show the living room, then we'll do the kitchen.
Okay.
So this is 8 foot, and the reason I know that is yesterday, the couple who was interested measured it. So from here to here is 8 foot. So you can have a sofa here, right? And then Bryce has got an entertainment center there with a TV up front. So he's got his TV right here. Now the reason he didn't put any more windows in here is because in the TV you can't see your TV with a lot of windows.
Yeah.
What they were wanting to do, and it's a great idea, because I like a lot of windows, they were wanting to remove these doors and frame in a sliding glass door.
I see.
Great idea. That can happen. You just cut the doors off and frame in a door.
I like the way it looks there, and it's a surprise because you can open it up to a deck.
A big deck,
Yeah.
yeah.
So either or.
Now, here's the kitchen. And the kitchen, this is almost 8 feet. It's 8 feet from here to here to this wall. This is going to be a refrigerator.
Yes.
So you got a large refrigerator, apartment style. This is where the range will be. Okay. So you got a cooktop. You've got your kitchen sink. And this countertop can go,
So much room.
you have a
As far as
flip
you
up.
want it.
You could have a flip up table. You could put a small dining room table here.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Love
So
that.
you're looking at, well, minus the two appliances, but it's 8 foot and 8 foot. But you could have, probably 14
Yeah.
feet of countertop space.
And it's funny somebody just mentioned this. I think it was Karen. I can't, no, it was somebody else. Two-tier four-dream seeker. A two-tier living. So you had just talked about putting 2 containers together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things you can do
Yeah.
with containers, And then you walk into this is a pocket door, say.
Okay.
So you walk into the pocket door. This is a 48-inch shower. So you have a 48-inch shower.
Huge.
And then what Bryce has figured on in here is he wanted a great big countertop with a sink and just a bunch of storage,
I
drawers,
love the window in there.
drawers, and all kinds of stuff.
Love it.
Actually, the couple yesterday wanted to put a stand-up closet in here,
Yeah.
and I just had a thought. If you want to put shirts, you could actually put a bar underneath here and have a short closet.
Sure could.
May do that, because a tall closet may be a little
Look at that.
cumbersome.
What a big shower.
So it's a 48-inch shower, toilet.
Can I step on this? Okay.
Yep, self-supporting. And then over here, you've got your stand-up washer and dryer
Yes.
and the toilet.
Wow.
I just look, man, look, I got rags on.
Well, you've been working.
I like this old coat. You know what?
What's warm?
I'm
I
gonna
almost told Kevin. I told Kevin today. I said I'm gonna go get one of Randy's
Look.
jackets if you don't get something else on.
Look how warm that is.
Yeah,
Just,
he was freezing to
just
death.
like an old T-shirt.
This I love the big window. That's
Well, Bryce made some. See what he does?
I
The
seen
trim's
that.
wider and stuff.
Yeah.
He put a windowsill in it. He just does really cool work.
there's the toilet. I love it. Lots of rooms. So what's back here?
Back here's the
Another
master
pocket
bedroom.
door.
Yep. So you got another pocket door. And the master bedroom.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
Look at there.
I wish we could pull this to California over the cliff and
my
stuff,
goodness. Can you imagine?
Yeah. And he was really thinking about putting a little small closet here.
Yeah.
And it's, you got a queen size bed. This room is 9 foot 4 or 5 inches long.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is, a container. This is just awesome.
Now to me, he had the head of the bed there. The plugs are
Yes.
there. Everything's made for the bed to be right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the only thing is that, the foot of the bed comes to about right here.
Okay.
And
Let
then-
me get back over here.
Yeah, so if you go, I didn't bring my tape measure, but if the foot of the bed comes here, right, and then you've got a closet, it's going to be a little tight walking around.
Yeah.
I think I would probably have my head side to side, push the bed further back, like that, and now I got all this room that I can have a
Play
closet.
with a little bit.
Yeah,
I
and
love
then
it.
you enter the bed from one side.
Yeah.
Some people say, hey, I can't make up my bed because I got to crawl across my bed to make it up. I say shut the door.
Now, I'm the weird type of person that honestly, I would clean this floor up and I would just poly it. I love the look of the holes, and I like all that. I just like that. I like the look of it myself. I like this strip being different. There's a different contrast, and I think it just looks industrial and kind of cool. Myself, that's what I would do.
Yeah, because we could sand this down.
So look how cool it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And maybe we will.
I like it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it looks really neat.
It's, you know, I think it was, for them, they hadn't been in a container, and only being 84 inches wide. Now, it's about 5 inches less than a normal 8-foot home. But with the bedroom, you still don't have, it's only 7 foot wide.
Right.
You know, and you can't get any wider.
But you know what? If you can do the most of your storage for your clothes and stuff in the bathroom, it's a huge bathroom, all you're going to do in your bedroom is sleep.
Well, Bryce thought a big shower is nice to have.
Oh, it's very nice.
Especially if this is on a rental.
Yeah.
But then this big long cabinet, man, you got all kinds of storage underneath here.
Shelf.
You can actually put, you know what? You could actually put cabinets above the window.
Sure.
Shelves, windows for toilet paper, whatever, towels, all kinds of extra stuff above the door. That's what's really nice about having this 9.5 foot tall. Mandy, you know what? You could actually put a ceiling above the shower.
You could.
And have storage above the ceiling. This whole thing could be storage above here.
Yes, you're
you know?
right.
There's a lot that could still be done.
I do. Do you like the floor? There's several people on here that like the floor like that. I do too. I just think it looks cool looking.
It might look neat. I mean, of course, we'll clean it all up and everything, you know.
And then open up them doors and, oh my God, have like a little porch.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, open that up.
Beautiful.
Man, have a barbecue out there. Oh, this would look great, like in the prairie, in the forest. They were actually going to put it in the forest.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So.
Love it. Can you talk about the price?
I really don't know yet. They were asking me yesterday, and what they had is they had a certain amount of cash, and they had a trade in, and we were going to try to wheel and deal and do some stuff.
Just trying to figure it out.
So, but if you're interested in this,
just
give me a
email
call.
us.
Yeah, it's going to be above 50. That's our base price. So,
we just gotta add it up, figure it out.
But it depends. I was telling them the other day. I said, hey, you know what? If you put this on the rental, and you don't have all the money to buy it, I was saying, hey, let us rent it. We'll take the rental to compensate for what you came up short.
Right.
I don't care to take a couple years or a year to get my money, as long as we can just cover our costs and get it paid and get it out. Maybe we can rent it out somewhere here, right, on an overnight. So this would be a great, so if you don't have enough money to buy it, we'll say, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put it on a rental for 2 years. We collect 100% of the rental to compensate us for what the discount we gave you.
Right.
So
true. There's all kinds of ways.
I can't do that all the time because we got to have our money to run a company.
Definitely.
But this house has been here for a while. It's Bryce's spec house. And so we can do a few of them like that. It's just like we financed a couple homes for some customers, but we can only do a few. And that worked out really good, Amanda.
It did work out good.
Remember Lean On Me?
I know. Oh, there was something I was going to... Oh, somebody said something a little bit ago. Well, sugar.
Look,
I can't remember. Oh, he's took to his bed.
He's awesome.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
Lord, we've been on 73 minutes. How are we doing this?
Every day.
I can't believe it's been that long already.
There's just so much to look at.
Oh, there's so much to show.
You know, come on, buddy. You think you can make it?
Come on, Pumpkin. Come on. Come on. There he is. That's a good boy. There he is. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh. Okay.
All right. So we showed the beach.
We showed a lot.
The lake, some homes here today, and we're in Newport, Tennessee. We're going to get you a video of our resort across the street.
Yes.
Tune in tomorrow because I think they're going to be done cleaning up the part that we want to show you on the resort.
Good.
And called Buffalo Creek. If we get to buy it, it's going to be a Buffalo Creek entrance to the resort. I think it's going to be cool. I'm going to come up with some ideas on that end of it, but to give you an idea of just a small portion of what that property is offering over there.
Okay.
If you think I'm going to have fun here, that across the street is a lifelong project. It's 160 some acres.
Yeah.
This right here is 34, and we got years to play around with this too. All right. So,
And tomorrow we'll update some stuff about ANSI and things like that. So we'll talk about that too.
yeah, people asking. Yeah.
Well, no, but I know that there's some things we
Yeah.
need to discuss.
So
Okay.
much stuff
So
about the
much.
business. So, yeah,
Okay.
we'll cover some business stuff for you,
Yeah.
some money, some stuff we're working on, and let you know more about it. I was supposed to hear back from 21st Mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to do an interim plan for us. They're looking into it. Don't know if their officials will allow us to do that.
Mhm.
Instead of waiting for our code, there's another way we can do it
Yeah.
to get you guys financing and going.
We're waiting.
There's a meeting tomorrow with the state to allow us to start back with our infrastructure and going.
Good.
So hopefully it's a big day tomorrow. We may hear a couple things for financing in the state
Okay.
and rolling. So it'll go, everybody. This ain't going to stop. The world will go back
Yeah,
to spinning.
it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you ready to go, buddy? Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
In this beautiful
Oh,
sun.
it's beautiful. It's windy,
Gosh.
but it's gorgeous.
Thanks, everybody.
Look at him.
Come here, buddy. Come here, Ace.
Oh, it feels so nice, don't it?
Yeah. Ace.
Randy, tell him I'm pointing at the property over there.
Yep, she's pointing at the property across the street. That's the resort property. We'll go there tomorrow. You guys tune in. I'm going to take you over there tomorrow and see what it looks like. I think we're going to have good weather up till Sunday.
Yeah, I think so. There's some pretty well, very well there.
Look, Ace has disappeared. What are you doing, buddy?
Come on, Ace. Let's go. Come on. Come on, we're going.